volume on my phone is very loud, but audio is coming through. Oh yeah, how's it going? Hello, Chate. Hope you're doing well on this wonderful evening. So funny to me when you all were gonna spare him. I was like, yeah, this motherfucker lying. I mean, yeah, the sign, the writing was on the wall. Like, you don't go to lengths as extreme as he has and have your convictions be so easily swayed, but it was at least nice to delude ourselves into thinking there was at least a possibility. But yeah, no, it did not work out. It was not good. And on top of not being good, it was in fact very bad. That was a brutal scene. Like, I mean, I was being dumb and didn't see it coming, but still. Yeah. Well, now we got to deal with the fallout of that, so that's what we're going to be doing this stream. We are starting Act 4. Yeah, that is about all I really know at this point, because I am going to need to go and, like, do a quick review session on what our leads are right now, because I actually do not remember. I flat out do not, like, I barely remember what our current leads are. I know we've got a new buzzword, wishcraft. We got to look into that somehow. I think I genuinely think I remember, like, listing off what needed to be done at the end of last stream, but it's been a week, and it's been a long week since then, so I don't 100% remember. So I'm gonna probably go back and, I don't know, maybe chat with Loop on where we're at again. A little bit redundant, but I need the refresher, so probably gonna have to do that. We had the freaky conversation with this person as well. I remember that at the end of last stream. Dear God, how much in Dormant did we do at the end of last stream? I kind of don't remember because I have a brain issue right now. CD! CD! So glad to see that you're okay after that monster shift. Back from the dead. But yeah, I expect the first little bit of this stream is gonna be me reviewing where we're at, because let me get a sip of my coffee to restabilize my brain. Yes, that's what I need. Not as crashed out as I thought I'd be, but not perfect. Should have at least an hour in me. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. I myself spent the vast majority of my day reviewing for my quantum computing final tomorrow. I think I'm in a good place for it at this point. I meant to start the stream a little earlier than I did, but I really wanted to push through and get done with what I had planned for review, so that's why it started a little later than I hoped, but yeah. So we'll see how that goes. As for the Persona stream tomorrow, I'd still like to do that, and I think it's probably still possible, but there is a little wrinkle in my plans that has arisen that might make it a bit more difficult than I originally thought it would, so there is a small but non-zero chance I will have to cancel or reschedule Persona. I'm gonna still try and go forward with it as planned, though. And then after that, there will be no streams until this upcoming Thursday, when we'll be back at it again with some Celeste. And then In Stars and Time should be back on Friday next week, I think. Ended up being just over 11. I forgot we closed 30 minutes earlier on the weekend. We also had a bit more staff today. Okay. Call me the Happy Fits, because I got some achy bones. So, speaking of the Happy Fits, I think they just released a new song that I haven't listened to yet. Oh, my dumbass just typed in Spotify into the Spotify search bar. That ain't it. That ain't it. Everything You Do. Yeah, this is the new one. What flower is that? I wonder if they're gonna keep going with the fruit theming for their next album. Best tears grow back in remembrance. That's so fair, CD. That's so fair. Grow Back is a sick song. So yeah, and as I said, Remembrance is fire. Honestly, I've mentioned this before. That whole album is pretty damn good. But yeah, we can save more music tangents for the more tedious parts of the stream. I actually have a couple that I could do tonight. I don't have to though. We can save them for another night, or just not do them at all. But yeah, I have a couple that we could go through. Okay. I've gone through stream schedule. I've gone through all that. As I was saying earlier, I might be a little bit slow tonight. My brain is genuinely fried. It has gone kaput after all of that studying. So, give me a little bit of grace on that. Kind of, my brain broken as well. All right, sick. Which means now I need to go back and, huh? I was just gonna go back and review things. Why is Loop giving me new dialogue? Why am I getting new dialogue out of Loop? Okay. Are you calling your party family members now? You know this sounds really awkward, right? You're awkward. Oh, somehow this one seems to have hit home. You feel a little bad. Anyway, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? He's looking a little... Oh, we can hang out. That is the thing. I did say we were gonna hang out with Loop, didn't I? Okay. So we've got that. We got what should I do next? Alright, let's talk about what we should do next. You need help on how to... Siffrin be suffering on Siffrin Saturday. Oh my goodness. My neck is still a little sore from last night. Oh yeah, I went to a concert last night. That did happen, didn't it? Yeah, Ooh. So yeah. It's like, why is my neck so sore? And then I remembered. Alright. I don't think we need to ask about helping everyone again. So let's go find out more about the king. I need a refresher. I'm trying to... No.
No. You've also decided that he's misunderstood or whatever, so you started talking to him to know more about him. To freeze people in time, he's using something called timecraft. It's not something simple to do like rockcraft or scissorscraft, but a craft much more complicated and rare. But it's what allowed him to freeze the entire country in time. In fact, it might be the same power you're using, to be able to loop back in time. But timecraft has long been hypothesized to be impossible to control, since it'd probably kill anyone trying to use it. And yet, both you and the king are fine. How? He's saying he's able to use timecraft thanks to the universe. The universe, the stars, things that are familiar to you, but completely unknown to your friends for some reason. He's also from someplace other than Vogard, and the king's armor is covered in stars. Stars. You can recognize them as stars, but you can't remember anything about them, can you? The names of constellations escape you. Everyday items' names escape you. Your childhood escapes you. You can't remember anything. And the king keeps asking if you can remember. But you know, don't you? You'll never remember anything. No one ever will. You'll never remember anything about your country. Not its stars, not its faith, not the childhood you've spent there. You can't even read or speak your own language. There's proof it existed, though. The diary in the library talks about it. You can't even say its name, though. Why would you? Even I wouldn't be able to say its name even if I tried. And that's it, isn't it? What the king wants, after having all his memories of his country erased without warning, being welcomed into Vogard, making his life here, he just wants to make sure what happened to your country doesn't happen to Vogard. And nothing can happen to Vogard if it's frozen in time. How pathetic. He can't accept that it's gone, even now. And you're pathetic, too, for thinking you could make him give up on it. His country, his memory, his life. Did you truly think you could have swayed him from it? From his wish? You can be so blinding stupid sometimes, Stardust.
That was an intense diatribe from Loop. I think the king is from Wisconsin. He just strikes me as a Wisconsin guy. That's it. Canon to the Leoverse. The king is from Wisconsin.
Any other questions?
You need help on how to find out more about the loops.
Well, what should I do now? The loops. Wouldn't it be useful to know how they work exactly? I have some theories I'd like to test, so please come and talk to me. And let's hang out. It's important.
About the loops. What should I do now? I need a refresher. I think we're good on that. Any other questions? We don't really have... Is it just talking to Loop at this point? We did the first 2 tiers of the 3rd Leo Arcturus iceberg. Oh, I'm so excited. And then I had a question. So what should I do next is primarily for actual story stuff. And then if you go, I had a question. We got some new shit. We actually got some new shit. Hold up.
Odile seems suspicious of me. Is that so? That researcher of yours is pretty perceptive.
Better not act weird or interact with stuff that make you act too weird too often in one... Fuck off.
Too often in one loop. Or do. What does it matter? She won't be able to figure out anything anyway. Figure out you're looping in time just because you're acting weird would be quite an achievement.
I wouldn't put it past Odile. I would not put it past Odile. Let's be so for real. I would not put it past Odile. Hey, Orca.
I saw a weird shade. A weird shade? Oh, and I was fighting the king. A shade that doesn't exist. Like a color? Oh, we saw red, didn't we? Oh my god, it's all coming back to me now. Why do I forget so many things over the course of a week? A color. Don't you remember? I think you read a book about it somewhere. Maybe you should look at it again. Try to find other books if you wanted to find out more. Okay, I know there was one place where there's a book on color theory. I feel like there's a second place. I know there's one. There's one book on color in the secret library in the house, but I can't remember if there's another place or not. There were definitely two. All right, sick. What's up with this question? Can I stay here a bit longer? Huh? What? Stay here? With me? Why? Don't you want to spend time with your party instead? I want to spend time here. But why? Do what you want. Just go away when you've had enough. Hold on, y'all. I'm just gonna like lean back real quick and just kind of zone out for a second. You're so right, CD. I should go back and get that after. Does this do anything? Fuck if I know. I'm just letting the world pass by. Is that actually a thing, CD, or are you just fucking with me? And you'll get the secret. Okay, now I'm pretty sure CD's just fucking with me. Trust? What, do you actually... I do not believe you, CD. Not when you say the word trust with no other context. You cannot leave for 10 more minutes. So, how was everyone's days? Yeah, same work. So real. So real. So real. Though you might argue it wasn't. Yeah, my day was just in studying hell. I got a quantum computing final tomorrow that I gotta lock in for. Actually, I don't need to lock in on it. I think I need like a 65 on that final to get an A in the class, but still. Speaking of, I actually do like while we're actually paused, I actually do need to discover real quick what time the exam starts tomorrow. Very unprofessional for me to be checking this right now, but also the okay, I figured as much. I assumed so. All right. Lube looks so awkward. Thanks. Any actual questions?
Okay. I don't know. I kind of want to go, so we've got Loop to hang out with. I kind of want to go check out the colors first, though. I kind of want to go check out the color book first, though. I'm pretty sure hanging out with Loop will also get us juicy progression and lore, but I'm just kind of in the mood to check out colors right now. And I'm actually going to start taking notes, by the way, y'all. Like, I said that kind of jokingly last time, but I'm actually going to start taking notes. We have color theory and a hangout with Loop right now. I play this game infrequently enough that I should not be expecting myself to what floor is the library on? 2. It's on 2. The scent of the banana peel makes you want to throw up. Oh no. We're at that point? Uh-oh. No, you know, Bobab absolutely needs to be taking notes. It is bad enough for me. It's bad enough. And I'm actually... Oh, look at that! Loop 50 times! Just casually gets that achievement. 50 loops, the big 5-0. Could do some math to figure out how many days, weeks, months you've been stuck here. You don't always spend very long in a single loop, but sometimes you do spend more than 24 hours in there. Doing the math would be easy enough. But you won't, because you're smart. You can guess what it would do to your brain. Back to it. I hope I didn't make Boney too upset earlier. You both look Boney's way. Boney is stuffing their cheeks happily. Never mind. That's stupid. We can't be friends. That'd be like being friends with your mom or your sister. Your mom or your sister? Which one is Odile? This is the most important question. Actually, Dial's more like a grandma, isn't she? And you definitely can't be friends with your grandma. Who fucking says? I actually want to see the other dialogue. Ooh, which one is Mira? Belle's like a cool sister. The one who'd give me sweets when I ask. Unlike my actual older sister, who sucks. That loading symbol? What loading symbol? Sounds like a little brother. Oh, which one am I? You're a pet dog. I don't know. Oh. No, that was not part of it. Are you ready? Are you ready, Sif? Aye, aye, Captain. I can hear you. Aye, aye, Captain. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Alright, let's go. You know the one good thing, I managed to actually pace my voice last night, so I didn't actually fucking wreck it for the stream. Who lives in the uncause of under the depths? God. While passing through, you take a deep breath, and as you gently poke her, she pokes you back. Your cheeks feel warm. Aww. Aww. That was fun. That was nice. I liked that. I do not get that. If that was supposed to be a reference, I did not get it. I just said some random shit. Actually, I am gonna fight you. Smash. Is a reference to a SpongeBob meme about a different game? If I had a nickel for every ISOD stream that was the day after Loaf went to a concert, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that Loaf still has a working esophagus. Yeah, and the best part about it is the last two concerts I've been to have both coincided with an In-Stars in Time stream like that. The next one I go to probably won't, though. The next one I go to probably won't. One which I have actually recommended to you and is not Xenoblade. Yeah, it would be the trachea, right? Or windpipe if you want to be less specific. Yeah, trachea. I just realized if I'm going to be doing all of this looping, I do kind of need to manage my, my memories of battle a little bit more efficiently. Oh, that's that aspect. And skip. Grab the key. You pick up the key. You found the rock key. You put the key in your pocket. Bookcase is filled with books about various subjects. Clearly not the ones we're looking for. Some paper and some ink. Spreadsheet. 2 columns. Save Vogard. The second, other. Memory of skirmish. I was close enough. Can't believe I would do this. I'm such a fake fan. So that's a thing. Okay, hold on. Let's add, this is a piece of information that we're not getting anything out of right now. So we're going to add that to the notes. Spreadsheet on head house maiden's desk. Okay. Y'all, I'm apparently too loopy because I looked back at my notes and for some reason, instead of hang out with loop, I read made out with loop and that really took me out of it. Ooh, boy. Ooh, I gotta get another sip of coffee. Oh, goodness. It might have been like an autocorrect thing, but... Like, hold on. If I do this... Yeah, I don't even know how. Isabeau is in shambles. Rip Isabeau. Autocorrect knows your true desires. Nah, we all know where my actual true desires lies. Why do you call the king the king? He chose it. I'm gonna, like, really rapidly skip through this. Does he even remember his name? Damn. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to check out here. Me when I accidentally remember how to not run. Whoop. Wait, is this not the way to the library? Okay, good. I was about to say, your true desire lies with music tangenting. I was implying something different, but you're so right. Is it still funny? Vogadian plays are okay, but you really like Poterian plays. Not that you remember a single one right now. Various novels. Yeah, okay. 40, 48. Don't need to remember that because we've already found. Me when I accidentally click the button too many times. Okay. Did we crumpled poem on the ground? I want to read that poem again real quick. I'm trying to just like reacquaint myself with some stuff because I've definitely been falling out of practice. You were there all along, but still you return home. Interesting. There could be something there. Books of Odal's looking for the family tale. Okay, there's no different dialogue. And then this is... Oda, okay. Bo's gonna notice something's up. Yep, okay. What were you implying? I'll leave that to your imagination. This one looks fairly recent. Sure. Okay. In my room. Just gonna look through this one more time. Okay. Island north of Vogard. Let's see if we get anything different out of this. Well, remember isn't the right word, isn't it? We all just know something happened. An entire stretch of land disappearing from people's minds doesn't happen. The village is very close to it. Alright, I don't think we're gonna get it out of him this time. Yeah. Yep, okay. So it looks like it's just gonna go the same way as before. Don't leave things up to my imagination, it will hurt you. Nah, I was implying Odile. You were like, your true desires lie with Loop. Nah, Odile is where it's at. Come on, y'all. Get on my level. I didn't want to say that, lol. Sabrina Carpenter? Why would you go there? Oh. 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 What was that? Oh, okay. Now I see where you're going with that. Cob one dumplings. Not again! Me when I can't fucking. Oh my god. Please. Effort. Paper key. Bookcase. Alright, I think that's fine. Let's actually go do what we came here for. Orca's exposure to my music taste is Sabrina Carpenter and Radiohead. This could not make me happier. I could not be happier about this. Sabrina Carpenter and Radiohead. That's so funny. Nice one, but you're the one who found it, buddy. Isabel, don't let the wink distract you. It would distract Isabel. It would distract Isabel. Like, let's be so for real. Color. No, wait, this is the other one. Sparkly tree. But you could read it if you remembered the memory of it, wouldn't you? Do I need to equip a different memory, maybe? Memory. Okay. Book with tree. Book with tree. Maybe a memory? Question mark? Memory of self. Memory of memories. Can read books you couldn't read before. It's literally right there. Did you remember that, Orca? Or did you just see that now? Like, did you remember that from last time? There's a lot of hard words in there. You don't even know what this is even about. Huh? What the fuck do you mean? Okay. Now I don't know. Now it's not a memory thing. Now it's need more context. I got so much useful information. The bookcase was filled with something called colors. You need any help you can get. You pick one at random. Color theory. What it means for us in our past. Looks boring and dense.
Oh yes, color theory. Are you interested, Siffrin?
There is. I just don't remember where it is. This is the only one that I was like back at frequently enough that I always remembered where it was. You shrug. Oh, what's a color? Zod doesn't know what a color is. I really don't. Tell me. It's it's like weird shades. I learned it at school, but it wasn't very interesting, so I crafted a drawing on my table instead. Wow, Bon, you're so hardcore. They are weird shades, yes. This is a relatively new discovery, so I'm not surprised you haven't heard, Isabel. For a very long time, we could apparently see shades called the colors. Yeah! They had a shade called blue. And that's the sky's real shade, and one named green, and that's what the grass looked like.
I think the world around us still are those colors, but we just, forgot how to see them? Or so researchers say. I think the house over in Corbeau was researching it.
That's such big news! How did I not know this? I failed you all. Oh, don't worry. We don't usually count on you to know things. Oh yeah, that's true. Are we not going to get any more information? Loop said to go take a look. When maths. Actually, I kind of want Odile to be more suspicious of us. Is that so? Uh-huh. Come on, Odile. No! Push the issue! Damn it. Alright, well that did not give me anywhere near as much information as I hoped it would. I am gonna go through the rest of the floor real quick. I'm gonna go through the rest of the... just like a brief look through the rest of the floor. Just primarily to fill out my notes again. And then we'll move on from there. So that one is gonna be... Papre. Papre. Damn. BRB intent. Alright, I'll see you in a bit, CD. I'm kind of wondering that too. Nice. And we'll battle you real quick. If I don't get anything else interesting out of this floor, I'll probably just... You know, while I'm here, we could go the other way. Like, we could go to the other direction that we didn't go to before. Like, with that, that's totally an option. Because we're gonna end up looping back anyways after this, so we could go the other path and take a look. Everything, yeah, everything can mean something. For real. In a wild Rockadile. Or Rockadile. Because apparently that's what the name is supposed to be. Pretty buffy friend. Yeah, I'm wondering if there's like some sort of critical mass of suspicious behavior. Critical mass of suspicious behavior. I find that fairly amusing. Craft. We're gonna do a done heal on pretty buffy friend. And critical mass? Okay, we've got everything on this branch now. Shit, not again. We'll just go finish off. I don't think I'm gonna be in this area for too much longer. What's up here again? Okay, key. Is there anything else? Okay. desk. Issue 32. Don't need to remember that. Yes. Fucking, I tried! I tried to tell her about it when we were in Dormont. You didn't let me. A note. No snack eating. We see okay, yep. So far, so good. Then we have this. Yeah, there's that dialogue. Okay. Oops. School supplies. Ooh. It feels like it's lagging a little bit right now. Oh, the book? It's talking about it's a side quest back in Dormont that I tried to trigger earlier. Like Mirabelle and this other person who used to also be a housemaiden are like secretly fans of each other basically, but neither one knows. Bonding earring. Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay, we gotta fight one of these. Or I guess we didn't have to. I probably could have dodged one, but I didn't feel like it. Get that. Okay, this thing. So these things have the sugar smell too, don't they? Or something like that. I actually genuinely can't remember, so it's not that. So if they're neutral to scissors, they're probably weak to rock. Okay, cool. Don't kill? Yes! I wanted to get the regeneration. You got a Star Crest. So, because I'm planning to loop back to Dormont here in a sec anyways, we are gonna go up top. Okay, do some skipping. Tactical skipping. Siffrin, you're the tiebreaker. Who have you? Sif, no. How could you?
I thought we were friends, Siffrin.
Betrayer! Traitor!
Let them eat 1,000 needles!
No reaction?
You're no fun, Siffrin. Let's use this crest then, shall we?
Let's go! What the flip? A little dog. It's frozen in time. The king freezing humans in time for all eternity wasn't great. But him freezing a dog really is the last straw for me.
Yeah, how could he do such a terrible thing?
I can't believe this. Why would he attack a little dog? I'll never forgive him.
And such a cute dog, too.
Ugh! The king is the worst! I can't wait to see him and punch him in the face. Odile reaches out and roughly... Odile reaches out and roughly ruffles Boney's hair. You don't feel like there's a key there. But you could be wrong.
You're not. You picked the wrong way, Stardust. Aww.
I did it on purpose. You got one super sweet tonic.
Like, it's not even that helpful. Why is there someone just sleeping in this fucking room?
Stool. Alright, what do we got in here? A closet. There's a porcelain doll in it. It's cracked with half its face missing. Someone probably threw it away. Scary. It's kind of sad, doesn't it? You think it looks nice. You got the broken doll.
What?
Souvenirs. Broken doll.
Huh? You throw the doll on the ground? Its face shatters into a dozen. I wasn't expecting this. What? Oh no, it slipped.
Poor doll.
That's it? That's all? Ayo, what the fuck? I'm gonna add breakable doll to my notes. Breakable doll. Alt. Nope. Alt path. Floor 2. What was the purpose? What was the fucking purpose? Also, look at this fucking leveling thing. 63. Like, Siffrin is so high level, he's almost getting to Isabeau's hell. It'd be funny if they had a dialogue about that when it happens.
Frozen flowers. Little note is attached to them. Get well soon so we can go party with a lot of hearts. My bed doesn't seem very comfy. There's a bunch of things on the bed like, oh, earrings! Pretty!
Just one, though.
And it's broken, too. I'll take it. You got the drop earring. You give the drop earring to Isabeau to equip later.
What is the point of having stuff in here? Like, we can't even really use it, can we?
There's a poster on the wall. It says, in big bold letters, wash your crabbing hands.
It's cool.
A drawer with nothing in it. You look inside the drawer. Gasp! It's a tiny bottle with a label saying grape juice for adults.
Oh no!
Oh wow, what a criminal! They probably snuck it in. Can you not drink grape juice in an infirmary?
No, Bonyface, it's against the law.
Oh
no! Have you drank grape juice in an infirmary before, Boney? You know you can get severely punished for that, right?
Oh no!
We won't tell anyone that you broke the law.
What? You promise?
We promise. Yes, we promise.
We super duper promise. Isabeau pats Boney's head.
Why is that forbidden of all things? It's not so much that it's forbidden, then Boney's still a child, so they're trying to protect him from the existence of alcohol, basically. Or them from the existence of alcohol.
Thank you. I'm sorry I'm a criminal.
Aren't we all?
Someone is laying on the bed, frozen in time. They look like they're sleeping.
That's, I don't actually know who that is.
They look Otarian, don't they? Look at those clothes. And they're covered in bandages.
A traveler, perhaps, trying to escape from something. Maybe.
They left their home and went right back to Vogard, right to the king, and got frozen.
Talk about bad luck.
Hello, CD. Yeah, when I don't know if you've seen this before, but oftentimes it's adult grape juice means wine. Oh, rats. Are you getting just the CD? I want to make sure it's not on my end. So if you notice it buffering a lot, that let me know so that I can see if I need to fix something. Maybe change. Like, I think I'm on the good internet, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me go check real quick. Yeah, I'm on the good internet, so if this isn't working, there's something else going wrong. Some medical books. And a volume of The Cursing of Chateau Castle, issue 10. That is the earliest friggin' issue I've seen in a while. Frozen flowers. Oh, yeah. I don't want to come back here if I don't need to. Chair, table, tablet, flowers, bed. There's an earring on it, poster on the wall. Wash your crabbing hands. We checked the closet. It had the doll in it. Some medical books and a volume of The Cursing of Chateau Castle. I don't think there's anything else in there. Door is locked tight. Shit. It's locked by one of those weird word locks. Say change. Okay. Is there anything else we can do on this floor now that I've locked us? I don't think so, to be honest. I think we're probably cooked, but... Says stop eating nuts directly from the barrels. Can I? I want to eat nuts from the barrel, though. Let me eat nuts from the barrel. Shit! I kind of was not intending on doing that. Ba, 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 ba. We've probably done maybe not as many as we expended, but like close-ish to as many as we expended getting here. What's in this room again? This is the classroom. Not going to be much else useful in there. Doesn't look like there's going to be any dialogue on the frick. Every time I go through that door, I swear. I'm so sad. I'm so bad at the game. Yay. What the flip? Hey, what can I say? We were overdue, but it'll be over soon. Just wait. Maybe. Maybe there will be a way later on in the game to like actually go through both paths at once. But for the most part, I kind of just wanted to explore that path since I'm not really planning on going any further in the house tonight or during this loop. I guess we're done here then. I guess it's loop time. Start again. You dreamt about stars, stars, stars. You want to cry. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Siffrin, you're up! Da-da-da. I always feel bad. So for that 8 to 10 minute speech from my comp class I was mentioning, we had to pick 3 pieces of media from outside the course to cite. Anyways, a classmate of mine cited the lyrics of The Grudge. Awesome. Oh, that's amazing. So, CD, have you warmed up to the Grudge after listening to their speech?
Guys, look! It's the downward spiral! Hurt people, and yeah, we both do... Yeah. That's a good line. That's definitely a good line. New loop, new blessing. I pressed the button too early. It's what you want. Alright, sick. Hey, Isabel.
Sif! Woke up on the wrong side of the bed? I get it. Anyway, I was just looking at the favor tree. Isn't this tree cool?
Yeah, it is.
You both laugh. You wait for him to touch you. His hand stops above your shoulder. Is it fun to go back here? To keep torturing yourself?
I don't know. CD did not pick up on the joke that I made about it yet, which I'm kind of sad about, but... I think it's just, it's like, sort of like the Undertale W... Okay, you did hear it. You did... My joke went unacknowledged, CD. I was so sad. But yeah, it's kind of like the... I think CD explained it like this. It's kind of like the WTF value in Undertale, where you get, like, little, like, mini changes that don't really affect the story too much, but, like, are just little, like, aesthetic and Easter eggy things. Stay silent.
Okay, my turn. What's a good joke?
What for?
Well, to make you laugh, duh. You always make me laugh with your puns, so now it's my turn.
But why?
Because we're friends?
Oh.
Did you not? Never mind. A funny joke. Isabel looks around and seems to notice the clock tower in the distance. Ah, I know. Do you know what I think about 6:30?
The time?
Yep.
I don't know. What?
Well, I think 6:30 is hands down the best time of the day.
Heh.
That's pretty good. You laugh.
I wonder what the, like... Okay, so, like, a 6:30 on the clock, right? The both of the hands will be pointing, like, mostly all the way down, but the hour hand will be offset by a little bit, because it's not going to be, like... The hour will be, like, halfway between 6 and 7. So at what time during the day, and I think there would be two of them, just one on either side, at what time during the day is the distance that both hands make from the vertical minimized? That makes sense? Like, what's the absolute minimum... Like, what's the minimum angle that both hands could make? I know what you mean by 6 exactly. I meant both downward, though. Like, both... Because if we want them just both to be vertical, then yeah, it's kind of no
kind of no context. You can just do 6 or you can just do 12. It's a more interesting when you ask the question with both downward. Because is there like, if you offset by like, I know what I said. I meant something slightly different. But yeah, like, because the thing about it is that the hour hand moves so much slower than the minute hand. Like, any number of minutes you go back is really not gonna, like, it's like going back a minute is going to drastically increase the angle of, well, not drastically, it will somewhat substantially increase the angle of the minute hand, but it won't do a ton for the hour hand. So it honestly, it's probably like just barely offset from 630, if any different at all. Or maybe it's not, to be honest, because if you change any change from the bottom, yeah, hold on. Any change you make from the absolute bottom of the clock will increase the angle of that one more than it decreases the angle of the other. So if we're trying to minimize the sum of those two angles or something like that, then it would be 630 is the minimum. The minimum that both hands can make in aggregate towards the downward position. Because any displacement of the minute hand will increase the minute angle more than it decreases the hour hand. I think that's the answer to that question. Let's go hang out with Loop now. I absolutely will be doing that CD. I absolutely will be doing that CD. And that's going in my notes as stare at Isabeau again. At what times are the hour and minute hand in the same spot? The obvious one is like noon or midnight or whatever. But it does happen once an hour. So at exactly 1 point per hour, the minute hand crosses the hour hand. And I could calculate exactly when that happens, but to be honest, I think that would probably be kind of boring for me to do on stream. Hi, Stardust. I feel like I see you pretty often. Are you sure you don't have anything better to do? If I was in your place, which I'm not, I'd spend my house in the time forever getting stronger and stronger. Anyway, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? I'm gonna check in about colors again real quick. Find out more about the loops. I have some theories. When did they bring up colors? I think it was during the king. Uh-huh. It was not here. Nothing. Oh, no, I remember where it was. It was, in this dialogue tree, wasn't it? Saw a weird shade. I did, but you didn't give me any more information, game. How could you do this to me? We're gonna hang out with Lube now. Oh, our theory hangout, yes. But we can't actually hang out right now.
It'd be pretty useless. So how about you come back here early tomorrow after you're done acting things out at the clock tower?
Wait.
You want me to sneak out? And spend a loop with me, yes.
But you always go to the house after the clock tower. If you're not here, what will everyone do? What will everyone think?
Does it matter what they think? They'll forget it all in your next loop after all. It matters. So you won't do it? You won't come hang out with little old me? I'll come, yeah. Neat. I'll see you soon then.
You nod. You spend the rest of the night with everyone. Early in the morning, while everyone is still asleep, you quietly slip away and head to the favorite room. But you can't see Loop anywhere.
Up there, Stardust, up there.
Up there? Did Loop go back to their home or something? You look up. Loop is waving at you from the top of the tree.
I'm here. Come and join me, Stardust.
How?
Oh, come on. Just climb the tree. I know you can do it.
You sigh and climb the tree, and fall and break your neck. New Loop! Oh.
Ah, isn't it pretty, Stardust? We're so high up.
You are. You can see the house from here. Everyone will be inside the house soon. You try not to think about it.
Thank you for coming to today's Loop Hangout. If you hang out with me, it'll take some time. And, well, you know how this goes. I sure do.
CD is playing Velatro. Fucking shit. That didn't even show up on my... I'm actually gonna crash out. That did not show up on the game screen. That only showed up on actual OBS. Like, that notification did not appear on my own screen. It only showed up on OBS.
I haven't actually prepared anything to talk about. So, tell me about yourself, Stardust.
Really?
I'd rather not. Huh? Why not? Don't you already know me? It just feels like it. You know too much about me. You knew my name, you know how I think. You knew me before we even met, didn't you? Kind of.
Kind of.
Do I know you? Oh, no, you don't know me, T. Don't worry, your memory isn't failing you this time. When we met under the favor tree, that was the very first time we've ever seen each other.
Is that so?
So, then, is that why you're helping me? Because you know me? Oh, not really. When I decided to help you, you were not a factor in the slightest. You are now, I suppose. But does that mean you actually believe me when I say I'm here to help?
We're hanging out with Lou? Oh, CD, a notification appeared on stream that you were playing Velatro. Which, since you were in the bathroom, I assume that means that someone else was using your account.
You don't think I'm lying, and I'm actually the one trapping you here or whatever. You really believe that I'm here to help you? That was my brother. For the sake of advancing the plot forward, I do. Oh. Wrong. Pushes him out of the tree. Wrong. Shove. You always surprise me, Stardust. I know I wouldn't believe myself if I was in your place. Maybe time has made me more jaded than you are. But it's fine. Whether you believe me or not, I'm here to help you. So you can escape this loop. So, you believe it's possible? For me to escape? Of course. Why would I be here otherwise? I'm trapped here with you after all. I want to escape just as much as you do. I know how it feels, you know? To be stuck somewhere, with no hope of escape. Forced to relive the exact same events over and over. Taking any deviation as a sign that things are finally going to change. That everything will be okay. And finding yourself trapped still. Finding yourself back where you started. Finding yourself back where it all went wrong. Look at me, talking and talking. Don't pay attention to me. I'm doing fine.
Loop laughs sadly and looks at the house in the distance.
Tell me about yourself, Loop. I'd rather not. Tee.
Loop winks and blows you a kiss. Despite yourself, you laugh. You hear Loop laugh softly as well.
Say, Stardust, that reminds me. Did you really ask for the Change God's blessing more than 10 times? You know it's not your belief, right? Teehee.
Hey. You and Loop animatedly talk about the different things you've done during your loops. It's nice to be able to talk about them with someone. You talk and talk until the sun has risen high above you in the sky.
Ah. It'll happen soon now. Oh, what will? The theory crafting part of our hangout session, of course.
You open your mouth to ask, and then... You heard a horrible sound. Your head. You saw... something.
I'm glad you decided to spend some time with me, Stardust. Sorry it's going to end with this.
What?
I thought maybe it wouldn't happen, but... See that light in the distance? It's from the king's floor. I see it every time you get far enough to fight him. His first attack.
The king's first attack? How long have you been talking to Luke? Who was the king attacking? Who was he? The king doesn't attack or do anything until you get to him. He would only attack if someone...
I can feel it every time. Whatever he does, it makes you see something, doesn't it? Something awful. Something so terrible that it's enough to bring anyone close enough to their knees.
Oh, sorry, that's not how you read that sentence.
Anyone close enough to their knees. Stars, I wonder who he attacked.
You can't even hear Luke speak. Your friends. They were against the king just now. You know how to survive his first attack. You found out, but... You hear someone cry out. You look at Loop. Loop is just looking at you. Not saying anything. There's no pity in their gaze. No sadness.
Just some slight impatience, like... Did you figure it out yet? Did you figure out what made the king attack just now? There's only one answer, Stardust. Just figure it out already, so we can move on. Who was the king fighting? Who did the king just kill? Did you figure it out yet? Did you? You start screaming. It's because you weren't there. They died because you weren't there. They're gone because you weren't there. You clutch your head, your hair, your stomach, because you weren't there. Because of you, they're gone. They're gone. Because of you, because of you, because of you, because of you, because of you. You stumble and fall to your knees. You breathe harshly, in and out. It's not working. You can't take a full breath. You can't. You hit the ground with your fist. Why? Yeah, it is. It's a flat out different respawn point, which I'm really confused about. Yeah. I was wondering about, but that, like, they would have had to have found the key in the classroom. Maybe they did. Maybe Siffrin just has a skill issue, you all. Yeah, maybe Siffrin just has I give up. Loop does not answer. Did you know this would happen? Which part? You looping back or your party dying? I had a suspicion about the former. I was certain about the latter. You! Loop is looking straight at you. They don't even seem to care that you drew out your dagger. Somehow, this calms you down. If I tell you to breathe, will you? You breathe slowly, in and out. What was that for? For funsies, of course! You take a step forward. And because I was curious to know how the loops work. Aren't you? How the loops work? How could what just happened teach you anything about the loops? Think, Stardust. Why did you loop back just now? Huh? Because the king won, isn't it? Why would the king winning make you loop? You don't immediately loop back the second you and your party lose, don't you? Don't you? I kinda do, though. No, Stardust. You loop when you die. No, it takes a little bit. You loop when you die, Stardust. The fact that the king wins is irrelevant. But you didn't die just now, did you? So why did you loop? But it's the same with the head housemaiden. You don't die when you talk to her. So what makes you loop? You loop when the head housemaiden talks to you, and you looped just now. And when the king died, you looped back too. When the kid died, good lord. Even though they're the one who died, not you. Why? Don't you think this would be important to figure out? Loop's right. There have been other times you looped back without dying too, but what could be the reason? I wasn't lying when I said I wanted to spend time with you. We never got the opportunity to really talk after all. But, yes, I figured this would happen. I won't say sorry so you can stop waiting for it. You don't answer. I think you can find out more about the loops if you search for it. There might be some places you can go to, now that you can read those books in your language again. You should do that. I think we both need some time before we can talk more. Come back next, Loop Stardust.
You just walk away. Oh no! I don't remember where those other books are! Ah! Shit! Oh, she's still swirly. She's still swirly.
Hi, Siffrin. You have a fan. I do?
You nodded and pointed to the stylish woman's house.
I don't know whose house that is. A stylish lady?
You describe the stylish lady as best you can.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but stylish ladies aren't very rare in Vogard, huh? And I see a lot of people during classes.
Maybe we need to finish this quest on a loop where we trigger this dialogue option and then walk it forward into the house.
I'm not smart enough to remember everyone I see.
Well, maybe eventually you'll find a way to jog her memory.
I don't know how!
Are the statues female? No, but sometimes I just use she for... I don't know. There is no particular reason I used that. Statues are female in German. They're not in English. It's kind of arbitrary. Like, sometimes you'll... I don't know how to put... How do I phrase this? It's just a weird quirky... Like a little, like... It's a weird linguistic quirk. Fucking hell. A weird linguistic quirk. Just calling... Yeah. I don't know how else to put it. Stay silent. Very silent today, aren't we? Is something the matter? You shrug. I'm too busy to help you with your problems right now. We'll talk to Isabel for that sort of thing. You can help me buy some supplies for tonight, though, if you'd like to be distracted. You nod. You spend some time with Odile, following her silently as she chooses supplies. She chose supplies. I will see you later, Siffrin. You nod. Papers, papyrus, some little paintings. What's up? Oh shit! This part! Oh! Completely by accident!
Know anything about locked doors in the house?
Locked doors. Oh, yeah. One of those locked... I don't know. What voice am I doing? There's one of those locked... There's one locked by one of those...
There's one locked...
I'm just going to switch your voice. I can't...
There's one locked by one of those weird word locks. Let's see. I remember. Open phrase to it. The open phrase to open it is stow storage room. Room. Fucking.
Fucking what? Oh my god. Stow storage room. What is this reduplication looking bullshit? What are we speaking? A Polynesian language? Because there's a storage room inside.
But I didn't want it to unlock if you just said storage room. Don't look at me like that. Well, either way, there's not much in there. Nonetheless, I hope it helps you on your journey tomorrow.
I actually feel like that was kind of close to the original voice I gave the store clerk, but I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. Give me a flower. Why did I get a flower? Rumum. 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 Sheep. Meh. How do I want to go about doing this? So, okay. At this point, we've got the storage room, which we can go check out now. Because I finally remembered to go ask the person about the thing. And then we also have... Yeah, let's fish for a little bit. Come on. Give me some fish. No! So sad. So filled with rage. Why does she keep moving? Okay. So nothing additional there. Oh, those are my drafts from Mirabelle's letter. Don't look, please. You look away. Can I steal one? Let me steal one so I can go give it to Mirabelle. Please. And I'm leaving. Oh, fuck. The last one you've seen is... No, that's the issue where Pierre Jacques Ernest made his big appearance, though. What a great issue. Fucking shit. Wouldn't it be really funny if this person had the final volume here the entire time? That'd be really funny. So, it goes based on the last one you've seen. So, when I thought I had found one further along than the 58 or whatever, which means that I need to go re-find the one that was later and like after I find it, not touch anything else. Okay, cool. That is so dumb, though. A little bit. Just a little bit. Let's get the doohickey or something. We talked with Oda, we talked with Mirabelle. Hey, friend. That's so real, Orca. You take a nap like you said you would. Did I say that? Yeah? Like 2 hours ago. You said you'd go take a nap and to come get you if we needed something. Did you not nap? I did. Oh. Did you have a nightmare? I guess so. How can you guess you got a nightmare? Either you had a nightmare or you didn't. And I guess I did. Oh. What was it about? Well, it's better to talk about your nightmares so they're out there, not in your brain. Make something up. I dreamt I was running in place for a very long time. That doesn't sound very scary. Something was running after me. Something? What was it? Something bad. Was it a someone or a something? Does that matter? Yeah. If it's a something, then there's nothing you can do. But if it's a someone, you could have tried talking to it. Last time you talked to someone that scared you, something worse than a nightmare happened. I'll try that next time. Okay. Okay! Did I help?
Yeah, thanks, Connie.
Why the flip? What the fuck? Huh? What? Huh? What? What? Anyways. Get the clock tower. And then we should go talk to Isabeau real quick. We should go talk to Isabeau real quick. I kind of don't want to go through the house all the way again, but I might go part of the way through the house here. Just looking for books and shit. And also to see if I can't, now that we've, like, actually triggered that quest or something, maybe if we get back to the classroom, Mirabelle will remember. Hey, Siv. What's up? Clock tower? Sleepover? Huh? Sleepover? Grab ya! We can't stare at him blankly. What is this crap? Such a cringe game. Alright. Alrighty, CD. Alrighty. Thanks for sticking around as long as you did. I know you're probably exhausted. But... what the fuck? You didn't let me earlier! God damn it! Congratulations, you made Issa's day once more by telling him about sharing a bed. Isabe would rather make this a more common occurrence, but you know that's not going to happen. You don't want to talk to Luke right now, so why did you stop me, game? Why did you stop me from going and moving the story along if you're not gonna let me talk to Loop anyway? Boing. Am I about to miss the thing that's gonna give me the secret good ending? Hold on, CD, before you go. Fucking sticky keys, I'm gonna crash out! What's up, Mira?
We've all been traveling together for a while now. It hasn't always been easy, but meeting you all, traveling through Volgard to get the orbs needed to open the house's gate again. There's no way I could have done this alone. I want to say thank you for coming with me this far. But tomorrow, I'll go and fight the king. Someone who's thrown Volgard into stillness and silence. Someone who's now frozen almost all of Volgard in time. I'll do my best to make sure this doesn't happen to any of you, but if you don't want to come, if you want to go back home, I would...
Kind of late for that, Mirabelle, isn't it?
I know.
And by that, Madame Odile means that we're here with you. Of course I do. We've come this far, after all. Did you really think we'd leave you behind? Let you go alone? We'll follow you, Belle. We'll help. Don't worry.
Let's stay with you, Mira.
Until the end.
Oh. Oh, thank you.
Isabeau, Boney, and Mirabelle hug. You, audience, are... Yes! Loaf, this game has an event very similar to watering Basil's flowers, and I want you to do it right now. It will actually give an entirely new scene before the ending that is very essential to the plot. However, I've really shot myself in the foot, as you have literally no basis to believe me at this point. You see, CD, the way you have led up to this makes me actually believe you. That's the thing. We got one from Orca too! No, CD, I can tell. A lot of the time I can tell based on how you lead into something. Odile, you understand. She'd curse them if they tried. But why do they never hug you? There must be something wrong with you, isn't there?
Let's go to bed.
We have a big day tomorrow.
Indeed. Then, good night, everyone.
Sif. Hey. Hey, Siffrin.
Fucking. Fine, Isabeau, I'll hear you out. Why won't you let me skip this?
Loaf, would you be opposed to... I mean, I can, yeah. Doesn't that just make you die, though? Everyone's ready to go. No, you're all leaving. What the fuck is happening? That was different. Okay, no, it's normal. Wait. So do pick the alternate option. It's stupid sadness again. A sadness, huh? House must be crawling with them.
Okay, everyone, let's,
You strike. So annoying. You have had enough of all those stupid sadnesses standing in your blinding way. Always here, getting in your way, always slowing you down. Why won't they all die? Not dead yet? You strike again. Not dead, not dead, not dead. I'm a little worried.
I got it.
What the fuck was that? Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, I actually was gonna do that eventually. I was actually like, I was planning on not doing it this loop because I was like, oh, I might like goof up and, well, because does that count as a loop? Because I was gonna try and keep, like, if talking to Mirabelle in Dormont, it doesn't? Okay. Because I was like, if talking to Mirabelle in Dormont, Well, I asked because I remember you telling me not to do it on the run that we started, where we Wait, do it. Wait, hold on. Does this keep going? What the fuck? Hold up.
Sorry. I'll be okay.
Oh yeah, I was just being cautious. Okay. Don't kill it in one strike or they'll notice. Your attack lowered. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay. Siffrin, I don't think it was that. I think it was you acting like a fucking maniac.
Siffrin?
You jump and laugh awkwardly. Take the lead, take the lead, take the lead. They're all counting on you. Don't scare them by acting weird. Follow the script.
When equipped, sadnesses will flee from you! You really fucked up with that one, didn't you, Stardust?
And we'll skip them.
Reaching out my way home. Ba-na-na, na-na-na, ba-na-na, I can guess myself.
Open your pocket menu. Alright, give me a sec. Siffrin looks about the same. Interact with a silver coin. I would not have thought to do this. Souvenirs. You flip the coin in the air a few times. You can just actually clap instead of saying clap, clap, clap out loud. Never. Pocket souvenir. Okay. You think about the incident. You think about the incident. Goes crazy. Keep doing it? You grip the coin tightly between your fingers. You grip the coin tightly between your fingers. You roll the coin around in your pocket. You remember, before you became stuck in time, you passed through a little town for supplies. Everyone had things to do, but you were so stupidly hungry you could barely think. So you stopped at the boulangerie nearby. The boulanger was an old man, but strong. Looked like he woke up smiling every day. Even then, with the threat of the king looming over everyone. Wordlessly, you pointed at a croissant showing some coins. Silently, smiling, he got you your pastry, took your money, gave you 1 silver piece of money back. You both said thank you at the same time, and you both froze. Apart from Issa and Mira, who have the same accident, you all have very different ways of speaking the same language. Makes sense, as you all come from different places. Through your travels, you met a lot of people with Mira and Issa's Vogarian accent. A few with Boney's coastal accent, and even fewer with Odile's Caboan accent. But your accent stayed unique, foreign. The Boulanger's accent was the same as yours. Without breaking eye contact, the old man grabbed your arm. His eyes were stunned, fearful, hopeful, and he said, "Young one, where are you from?" And you couldn't answer. There was no way you could answer. How could you answer? Did he know? Did he remember? Could he answer? Was he asking you, taunting you? Could he remember the lights still, the shapes they cut in the darkness, their stories? Did they beat in his chest still? Were they still warming up his heart? Could he speak them and everything into existence? Could he say it? Let the words out. Did he remember? Did he remember? Did he remember? Did he remember? You left the boulangerie running. You could see the night sky dotted with lights, but your chest was empty. When you ran back, you thought about how you'll always forget about the things you love. It's an immutable fact. But you don't want to forget about your family members. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. No matter what, you make sure that you would always remember. You ate the croissant. When you got back to everyone else, it didn't taste like anything. Aye! Cool. I didn't doubt you, CD. This game don't make a big stink about something for nothing. Oh, heavens, though. That was a... He got that croissant trauma. The croissant trauma. Okay. Bell pendant. Well, that closet was useless. A pretty pendant, though. Can the pendant heal me when I'm hurt? Maybe it can. And we skip. Why does Siffrin feel so attached to the bell pendant? Useless pendant without a chain. Huh. I probably would have missed that, because that requires you interacting with the coin a bunch. I just don't think I would have put those dots together. Oh no, it doesn't let you skip this. I forgot. Pretty. Goes ding ding when I walk. Don't you love it when things go ding ding when you walk? Let it go. I don't know, I guess we just go. The death chamber or whatever. Wait, hold on. I wonder if you can just go past it. I haven't noticed any big rock. Too cool, Sif. Too cool. I wonder if you can just go past it. A very big rock. The rock that started it all. Gate is locked. Huh. It overwrote the door sound. No! Cringe. guess we're just gonna keep doing this. Damn! Damn! Super Sparkle Whip. We'll get enough paper out of everyone else, I think. It should be fine. Thanks for that, frickin' heckin' person. Oh, wait. I may be a little silly. Oh my god! We're gonna do this real quick. And now we're so bad. I have also made the ReZero comparison, Orca. I made that like stream 1 or 2. I did a lot of yapping about ReZero early on. Damn. But yeah, I know what you mean. This game shares a like I genuinely think this game shares a remarkable number of similarities to ReZero. In like the best way possible. It's got its own thing going on, like it's not exactly the same, but like the vibes and the way it explores time looping as a concept, I think they have some similarities in that way. Some books. Okay. Alright, we're looking for books. Yeah, no, exactly, Orca, exactly. CD, Subaru's just like, shit! She's actually more competent without my help! Who would he guess? Cutlery. Wait. Why did we get the sound? I think just in general, Siffrin has, like, at least a little bit more mental fortitude than Subaru generally does. Siffrin bounces back a lot quicker than Subaru. The door is locked tight. Storage room. The door unlocked. What? Well, let's go inside then. A hole in the wall. That's fucking hilarious. No, I know, I'm not denying that in the slightest, Orca. I'm just, Subaru has entire loops where he goes, like, completely, like, he has an entire loop where he goes completely non-verbal from the stress and trauma. And Siffrin does not have that yet. All I'm saying is that Siffrin tends to just bounce back a little quicker than Subaru usually does. It's a Potarian Vogadian translation dictionary. It's open to a page of Vogadian words starting with a T. Taciturn? Tacturn? Fuck, I don't remember how to pronounce that word. What does that mean? It's someone who doesn't speak up very often, Bonyface. Oh, like Frin, okay. Yes, just like Siffrin. Hey. I speak up sometimes. Not really, Sif. My teacher always says we gotta speak up more. You're an adult, so why don't you speak up more, stupid? Why don't you? You just don't have much to say. It's simpler to just let people talk. I just don't have much to say. And it's nice to hear you all talk. Oh. Oh. That's cute.
That's a lovely thing to say, Siffrin.
Huh?
It feels like we tamed a wild animal, doesn't it?
Perfect analogy. Maybe soon we'll even be able to pet them. Oh crap, stop. Just imagining it makes me emotional. Are they making fun of you? You hide your face under your hat. Oh, sorry. Are we making you uncomfortable? Well, stop, Siv. Sorry, Siv. You walk away. What? Considering you immediately loop back when you break down. Yeah, that does make sense. Like, Subaru tends to just wallow in it a little bit more. By consequence of how the looping works in ReZero. Like, in ReZero, there is exactly one way to loop, and it is by dying. In this game, there are it's the method by which Siffrin loops is a little bit more vague and abstract. So ReZero really lets Subaru wallow in the misery for longer than this game lets Siffrin. Kind of just a consequence of how it's structured. Seemingly, it's just by any way that Siffrin... Yeah. There's some mechanism that's determining that at this point, there is no hope of moving forward. And that is when the game resets. There has not, Orca, as far as I'm aware. It is only by dying. At the very least, there is not in the first half of the second season, because I just rewatched that recently. And I don't remember any from the first season, and Actually, that's a mild spoiler, so I'm not going to talk about the second half of the second season. Submission comment. Oh, sick. They finally graded that. Got a 100 on that homework. Nice. Love to see it. Are they done grading these homeworks now, then? Maybe they are. Not 100% done, no. Okay. Hope that's not an accidental spoiler. There is a mechanical thing I could have said about the second half of this. I'm gonna DM it to you, Orca. Wait, have you seen the second half of the second season? So season 2, part 2? Because I want to clarify this, but I also don't want to, just randomly say spoilers. Is CD still here, or... Because I remember CD saying he might leave, but, What you mean by... Okay, as long as you've seen the entirety of season 2, I can tell you what I'm about to tell you. Okay. I sent you the thing, Orca. Huh? Oh, no, wait. Sorry. But I was talking to, oh! Sorry, I'm not fucking paying attention to what's... clearly, I do not know what's going on. Anyways, there's some stuff in here. Oh, there's more. Now I understand. Now I understand. The bookcase is filled with... Oh, hold on. Books written in different languages? Hold up. The bookcase is filled with many books written in many different languages. Bulgarian, Potarian, Voodoo. One of them is written in your language. You can read it now. It seems to be a theoretical essay about how to use witchcraft. We are so locked in! I had no idea that talking to that shopkeeper was going to open this up to us, but it did! Witchcraft. So it is real. This essay seems... Oh my fucking god. Why am I getting intelligence skill checked at every turn? Oh my god. This essay seems too complicated for you to understand right now. You should find more information about witchcraft elsewhere. And come back to this later, since the king is the one who told you about... Do not make me go ask the king again, please. I don't want to loop back to the king. But, you're too fucking stupid. Like, you could be finding the greatest shit in the world. Slum... Oh my god. Why is my English even worse than usual? Someplace related to the king. Ah, the observatory. The observatory. The observatory. Skip. Oh shit, it's this thing. Oh, poor buddy lost its friends. Ba, 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 ba. I think this is scissors. Okay, cool. Ah, no! Jolly Rondo Rondo. And then we're gonna go your turn to Mira. And then Mira is going to, I should have done that in the other order. Oh my god! Why do I misclick? You do it to yourself, you do. And that's why it really hurts. Alright, see you later, CD. See you later. And almost gone. There we go. Cool. Yes. Away we go. So I'm kind of gonna be... Oh, stars, you don't hip into the counter and bite your lip really hard. Why do you never remember the stupid counter? Do you still have trouble judging distance? Let us know if you'd like anyone else to take the lead. Oh, that's why. I don't know if they've mentioned that before, but that does make sense. That's an egg. It's omelets, Bonbon. You're not on the top.
Da 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 da. I wish they would let me skip these parts. Okay. Cookies. They're frozen. Even froze cookies? That's a step too far. That is a step too far right there. Blasphemy against the natural order of the world. How could you? Alright, we could loop forward to the 3rd floor, I guess. Do we want to do that? But I was gonna go at least... Let me at least... Then I gotta fight the boss and shit. Just attack! Just attack! That is frightening. Does not give jackpot points, does massive damage. I don't know. I'm a little spooked about that. Wow. They all mix themselves up. They think I won't be able to tell. What the flip? Why are they attacking Mirabelle again? This is bullshit. Bullshit-a-rooney, I tell you. And then that one is... raw? Oh, you're right. You're right. Should've known. Got the... you know what? If I am gonna lock myself out later anyways, it's probably not worth. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. These ones again. Oh, they think shuffling around is going to save them. They were wrong! Oh my god! And... alright, we're gonna at least go through the rest of floor 1. We checked floor 2 fairly thoroughly last time. I'm gonna run back by the classroom, though. That is one thing that I do want to do before we move on. And then what I'll probably do... oh my god! After we go to the classroom... is just a loop forward to the 3rd floor. I don't know. That might take us till the end of the stream, getting to the observatory. And then maybe if we have some extra time, we can loop back to some of the other places real quick. We go in here. It's not in here, but let's go check this book real quick. Craftonomy. Let's see, Pearson Craft, Creative Craft. Craftonomy book. You know this already. Timecraft, what for? Timecraft, you shrug. Odile, suspicious of you. Tiny bed. Wait, hold on. If we go back to it. Okay. Instructions on how to craft candles, which we do not need right now. Open the closet. You don't smell anything. Wait, what? I feel like that's kind of a weird point to belabor. What about these books? House of Change. Issue 51. That is not the most recent one. So here's the key. Art book. Broken egg key. Okay. Nothing more to be found. What about over here? Some papers. So many articles about the king, his conquest.
This is about him being from another country. He's got the stars on his... Oh, we needed to go through this again. The patterns. His crown? Okay. Alright, so it's not going to give us anything more. Handwritten notes, papers, some rolled up papers. Okay. And then the other one was the weird pages. So now we got the key, we can skedaddle skedoodle. Cool. It wasn't accidentally. I did that with intention, but yes, I did get it right on the first try. Okay. Away we go, away we go. Up here. Get the light. Everyone was healed. Save your progress, yes. Close your single eye. Save, save, save. Yes. Okay, back, back, back. Insert the key and open the door. Cool. Let me go through. Sadness to fight. Here we go. If it bonks Mirabelle again, I'm gonna crash out. Alright, what is it? So it is big ball head. Wait, something's happening. So it's a rock type currently, which means we need to attack with paper, I think. Iceberg. Me when the sparks aren't the stars. The sparks? Oh my god. The stars aren't timing. I got some crisps. Let's go, Orca. Let's go. It said rock, so it's paper, right? Yeah, okay. Frick you. Artsy silent burst. We could have almost stood to power up with Mirabelle, but this should be fine. What the sparks? Make up the time. Let's get some actual buffs off. Okay, this is good. So that's paper now. Or, which means, oh, nice job, Bonnie. Dang. And so we're gonna go pretty buffy friend. And then we're gonna go your turn to Mira. And then... Oh, I went to Sif accidentally. That was not my intention. Oops. Oops. Here, this will lower the defense, which is good. Because then Mira will be able to get off Jolly Round Rondo. Odile should go up next here in a second. We can use scissors. And then hopefully before it changes type again, we will be able to go again with Siffrin and Mirabelle. Okay, sick. Wait, no. Okay. Come on, maybe? We'll go with come on. Not that it's going to be that important. And then scissors. It's so funny to me. Every time Odile does something, I like her more. Exactly! Exactly! The average Odile experience. How you doing this? But I forgot to ask. How you doing this lovely evening, Spurk? Haven't seen you around in a little while. Oh, that's why I said Spark. That's why I said Spark. I'm a little silly and dumb. Okay. We're getting pretty fast at that boss fight at this point. Definitely my fault for, take a little break. We're gonna get some snack time up in here. Plantain chips, cookies, and onigiri. Enough for everyone. We have had all of these before, so we're gonna go with onigiri. Not make Bodhi sad.
After eating your snacks, everyone's health has been restored. So let's do a quick little save here. Took the light. Give a little save. Alright, save your progress. Yes. Yes. Back up. And Oda, what's up? Oda seems lost in thought. Timecraft, huh? She's looking at you weird. Did you do something wrong? Just stupid. Okay, we've already asked Boney all of these questions. Odile is a grandma, apparently. Hope everyone is alright. And the people in the house? Yes, well, they're most likely all frozen in time, aren't they? We haven't seen anyone yet, but maybe someone survived. Maybe the head housemaid managed to. Tell me a joke, Siffrin, please, to get my mind off things. Oh, I had a meeting with a plum today. A plum? Like the fruit? Yes, that meeting was... Oh, let me guess. Was it a very fruitful meeting? Oh no. Was that it? Sorry for stealing your joke.
This is the worst thing that could ever happen to you. Who are you if you are not the funny jokes person? The funny jokes pun person.
Hey, Siv. Let me guess. You're still hungry. I can see it on your face. Want half of this cookie?
Your stomach screams.
Yes, please, Mr. Amazing, Wonderful, Funny Buff Isabel.
Huh. What?
Isabel was so surprised by what you just said, he destroyed the cookie he was holding into 1,000 crumbs.
No! Not the cookie! Siv, you can't just say that! I have the heart of a delicate maiden, you know? You have to be careful with me.
Nice job. Nice job, Issa. Ready. Okay, and let's head off to that frickin' heckin'...
How could a guy be this adorable?
What was that? Nah. What the fuck? We saw a ghost. That's the best way I can describe it. It's what the achievement said and everything. Saw a ghost. Nah, there was just literally a silhouette of Siffrin just standing there. Menacingly. This is... Oops. Yeah, no, I'm not even joking. Desk, on it, another type of...
Out of sheer disrespect. You found the crying key. The keychain dangling from it is shaped like a crying mask.
Come on. Okay, here we go. Please. Yes, a very stylish, very scary lady with amazing fashion sense. Mirabelle. Remember who you are.
Wait.
Ask the stylish lady I was talking to you about. Yes! I finally figured out how to advance this quest. Who? The stylish lady next door in Dorma?
Yes, her, your fan. You have a fan, Belle?
Mira, remember us when you're famous.
So that's who you meant. Yes, I know her. But see, if you said she was scary, I would have known who you meant. She has a very intense glare. She talks in a way where I never know if she's making fun of people or not.
You make a face. Stylish lady didn't look very scary when you talked to her.
If you see her again, look into her eyes. You'll know what I mean.
You might try that. Either way, you should go talk with the stylish lady and let her know that Mirabelle knows her.
Finally! Me when I make progress on that quest after 20 bajillion years. Okay, so at this point, now that we've done that, thank God, finally, we are just gonna go find a tier to bump into.
it is not going to be here. Is the fucking... I think the thing is behind... Oh my god. I think the, whatchamacallit is behind that door. Maybe we should go check that door real quick. We can finish this fight real quick. Funny, Odile doesn't have any suspiciousness. Actually, you're right. Why? Odile's already suspicious of us this run. Maybe we could... Actually, maybe there is something to be said for going further into this route just without doing anything and seeing if Odile gets even more suspicious of us. Because we've already made Odile super suspicious. The door is locked. Hand in the... Oh, this is the paper fucking... God damn it. It's a sadness. I wonder if we go to the library. Wonder if we go to the library. Because I'm kind of curious about this now. This one is weak to is scissors last time. I think it's paper this time. Wait, is it rock? I think it might be rock. Yeah, it's rock. Okay. Pretty buffy friend. Siffrin will go here in a second. And we will go... Where is it? Turn it up. Go to you. And then... Kaboom. Cool. Breathe in and out. 1100 EXP received. Nice. Then we get the Star Crest. We will actually use the Star Crest on the correct thing this time. Shit. It's fine. We'll get some more memories of skirmish or whatever or what have you. Yay. I don't feel like we see this one super often. Like, I know we have seen that enemy before, but I don't feel like we see them often. Maybe it's like a third floor enemy that's spawning down here for some reason. They still have not explained why they do that. And once again, I will never not run into this enemy, apparently. Damn! What the... I'm going to crash out! What the flip? Okay, that goes away. Get one bomb. Oh, okay, whatever. For fuck's sake. Stop! Oh wait, I should have used the scissors. Okay, it worked anyways. It's fine. Because I'm curious to see, I'm actually going to do this, even though I know it's not maybe the best idea, because I'm so genuinely curious as to whether or not Odile gets more suspicious of us. Like, it was even brought up at Loop, so maybe we do keep this one going, just for funsies. Just for a bit longer. Then we can do this little event in here. While passing through, you take a deep breath, and you quickly poke Odile's side. Beyond throwing a look at you, she doesn't react. You try not to smile. Cool. And then, yep, into the head houseman's office. I already know that we don't have anything else to check for here, because not much has changed since last time. Unless we want to, like... Here, let me just go check this real quick right here. Bookcase is filled with books. Bookcase alone. Cool. And away we go. Insert the key into the keyhole, open the door, go in. Nice. In here. Yep. And we get this one. And I don't think... Okay, then we go in here, press the switch. Secret passage. Nice one. Okay. They're going to be suspicious of me. That's the point. Damn! What the fray? This one. Uh-huh. Ah! RT Silent Burst. Resist. Paper. Paper. And this should do the trick. It did do the suspicious noise, I thought. Did it not? I feel like it did. Alright, so it's probably not going to let me do this right now. Yep, you can read it now. Actually, you can't. Yes, okay. Yep, okay, fair enough. This one right here. Mm-hmm. Okay, nice. It's probably still not going to let me talk about colors. Color theory. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything else different. Ooh, we would probably... I don't think we're going to get to max suspicion on Odile. And the reason for that is because we didn't, there's another event you can do to make Odile more suspicious. If you do Odile's, like, friend quest in town, Odile will get even more suspicious of you, at that scene right there. Color theory. So color theory means something a little different in the context of Instars in Time. Also, hello, Polecat. What it means in the context of Instars in Time is that, if you'll notice, the game is in black and white, and so that's actually canonical. And so color theory in the context of Instars in Time means that... Oh, shit. I forgot I hadn't done this event yet. It means that the people of this universe can't see color, but they have recently rediscovered that such a thing as color might exist. And then we go this way, don't we? I did this slightly out of order. Or maybe I did it in the right order, who knows? Shit! Inspiring words. I'm a little all over the place right now, I hope you'll forgive me. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna get to max suspicion with Odile, unfortunately. Wait, what's in here? Oh, this is the classroom, okay. This fucker, I can never get around it. Okay, nice. Yep, there we go. Then here, into the keyhole, open the door. We got this. Go down for the key. I think it made the noise just now. What the flip? Okay, anyways. Got the scissors key. Key in your pocket. Anything else? Notes on safety. Checks out. This is a book on trapping, right? Traps, how they works? Yeah, okay. Shit, okay. Wait, there was color all this time? Resident number 21. Critical hit, awesome. Love that we're getting to the point where Siffrin is one-shotting. Door is locked tight. The storage room. Nothing happens. Okay, so this one is not opened by the same passphrase, which makes sense. Back the fuck up.
No shit. We can just spam attack. It should be fine. Weak. Flip you. There we go. Okay, that's not gonna kill. Alright. Again? Alright, sure. 550 HP received. And away we go. Do not do it. Do it. Oh, we actually managed to dodge that thing for once. Despite my best efforts, like, I was really trying to run into that thing. I did not make any effort to dodge it. It just happened to work out. Your family members. You close a single eye. Save, save, save. Okay, back, back, back. Out, out, out. And we got the noise again. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, okay. I'm okay. Do we go for... I think we go for... I usually go for scissors on this one, I think. Cool. So we're gonna do here... Gazes at the other shadow. So this one I was actually going to kill the other one. Maybe we try doing this one then. Okay. And then we go... Oh, I think I remember what happens when you do this. Like, once it gets low enough in HP, it kills it anyways. Pretty buffy friend. And then I'm actually going to go... No, we can just... I think we can just attack. And then Papre. Uh-huh. Fuck. Stupidest shit I ever seen. Huh. Oh, okay. It sacrificed itself this time. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay. That's different. Interesting to see, though. That Odile face is still just so peak. Finish it off, Bodhi! Let's fucking go. Instars in time playthrough keyboard ASMR. Yeah, I'm kind of tapping real fast. Did we just learn a new skill with Siffrin? Awesome. Anyways, moving on. My brother, avenge me. No! Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's that. Yeah. That is. Skippy, skippy, skippy. Skippy, skippy, skippy. Boney is the cutest. It won't happen. It doesn't matter. How delightfully naive. I suppose you won't mind if I throw your ashes in the nearest latrines, then. I get it, because I'm full of... Do not finish that. Do not finish that joke, Siffrin. The way you said Skippy sounded like Skip. Oh, yeah. I'm talking really fast right now. I don't know why. Do not eat the fucking pineapple. We have had everything at this point. We will go with Madeline's, because I don't know why, but I want Madeline's right now. I want a little sweet pastry. My lawyers and Peggy advised me not to finish this joke. Oh man, I should have asked around. Should have seen what Odile had to say about us. Yoink. Yeah, no. And I kind of want to go look around for that later volume of Chateau Castle real quick. I kind of want to go look at that because I think it's on this floor. So that is paper. Get some of these side quests done while we're in here. I didn't really intend to do a full run of the house, but it looks like we're going to be doing one. Breathe in and out. I don't think we have done things to make Odile max suspicious yet, though. You gotta go do that. Is this the... 87. This is the one. This is the one. Okay, we found it. Nice. Was there anything else here I wanted to get? I don't think so. Maybe it's in... Yeah, it might be in here. Okay, there's nothing else. We got that. We got that. And we gotta go to the other side, don't we? Okay. So we found the issue of the cursing of Chateau Castle. Did we need to? I want to go make Odile even more. Skippy? Are they actually pronounced that way? Is what actually pronounced that way? I didn't see the message until a bit later. If you're talking about the Skippy versus Skibbity thing, it's a little different. Oh my god! Every bloody time! Odile should be able to finish him off. That is a rock, paper. Oh, Madeline's? I think it's Madeline's, is how they're pronounced. Shit. I've been saying shit a lot tonight, unfortunately. Cool. Well, on the plus side, we are definitely rejuvenating our memories of stuff. Cooking book. All about stupid croissants. Save them. Okay, cool. We got books. Craftonomy. Yep, very technical and useless. Oh, hold on. Let's go back through this real quick. The smell thing. Smells very sweet. Yes, like sugar. You don't react. Uh-huh. You don't react. Uh-huh. Not really. Sadnesses that give us those crest thingies. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking right now. Or guide, that's what I'm thinking. Eye patches. Sick. Chain on the table. So that is not the right chain, if I remember correctly. I've yet to see another chain in the house, though. That's the issue. Cool. What's in here? The door is locked. Oh my god, this one really sends you back and forth. This floor really sends you back and forth a bunch, doesn't it? I just remembered. So that is not the direction we want to go. We want to go up here to the mirror real quick. Mirror. Mirror. Skip. Oh. Odile looks at you. Should keep it safe. Look at how big the smile on Siffrin was. Like, I only saw it for a second, but... Siffrin has never smiled that big before. I'm gonna need to remember to check back in on this event next time I'm around. Souvenirs. The, where was it? Mirror picture. Yeah, look at how big Siffrin has never smiled that big before. And here to remember our time in this freaky house, I have brought back a truly massive chain. Alright, that's not going to give us anything out. It does get more and more forced. That's a good way to put it, yeah. Then we should be able to finish this off. Mirabelle. Nice. Ooh, that did not finish it off. This should finish it off. There we go. I think if I go in and do Mirabelle's actual craft skill, it should be fine in the future. Okay. Away we go. Cool. Try not to set it off, but it didn't work. Then we go take this door, insert the key into the keyhole, open the door. We do not want to click on Mirabelle's shelves this time. This will be Mirabelle's room. Okay. Paper's filled with complicated equations. Not that we really need the bomb right now. Yoink. Some fun. Just to check. I'm not going to check the bookcase, but just to check this. Okay, there's that. Closet. There's a lot of different dresses. We don't check in there. It's a barrel full of various nuts. Okay, I think that's all we need to look for in here. Got a person right there. There's this. Gate is locked. Something written above the lock. Maybe you should take a closer look. Say change! Look at it. Try to read what's written. It's asking a question. Oh, hold up, hold up, hold it. The door unlocks. Oh? What did you just say, Sif?
I couldn't hear it either. Did you say something?
Hold up, y'all. This is huge. This is huge. This is a massive. I totally forgot about this. Star charts. Okay. A telescope. It's broken. A journal with a star on its cover. It looks very old. Feels like it's apart. Feels like it'd break apart in one touch.
I want to read it so bad.
Please, let's stop wasting time in reading every book we come across. But if the book has a star on it, it must be important, right? We gotta closer to the book. Ugh, fine. Let's do it! Be careful handling it, though. Mirabelle carefully takes the book in her hand and flips through the pages.
It's a little long. Seems like it's the diary of a very sad person.
Why sad? What happened to them?
They don't actually say. It just feels like they lived through some hard times, and everyone around them seems to brush their worries aside.
I wonder, maybe this is the king's diary. Everyone is
acting as if everything's fine when this person continues to suffer.
Bummer. More like boring. Read a passage.
Sure. Well?
I'm gonna read it in the king's voice just for funsies. No one can understand what I've been through. Not my friends, not my family, no one. If no one can understand me, I'm doomed to never be truly seen by another. If I'm the only one who can understand what I've gone through, then wouldn't I just create another self, another me? Someone I could talk to, could understand.
Huh?
Oh, interesting. Now we're getting somewhere.
Talking to another self. To come to terms with what they've gone through.
But in the end, they'd still be alone, right? Sometimes you just need a voice that answers back, Bon.
It would be just an echo chamber, though. You'd never get to any good conclusion talking to yourself endlessly. I suppose they felt so alone that
They saw no other recourse, though. But tell me, Mirabelle, do they get a rude wake-up call as they realize creating another self is absolutely impossible? Yeah, using craft to change your body is already hard enough. Creating a whole new one, and identical to another, and one able to talk back? That's just impossible.
They spend a good chunk here trying to figure out how to do it. It's not a complicated theory. Writing seems to be getting more frantic, too. It's barely legible in places. Of course, realizing this can't be done.
That's kinda sad.
Oh? This page. Only has a few words, but...
I've figured it out. How to create another me. Bodycraft didn't work. Crafting clay didn't work. No wood or marble, nothing worked. But one thing could. Wishcraft. Wishcraft will make my wish come true. I just have to do it. I just have to ask. Wishcraft? The king mentioned witchcraft before, didn't he? He seemed to imply it was used to trap you in this loop, didn't he? So it is real. It's real, it's real. You hide your smile by covering your mouth. Siffrin. And then?
Oh, and then...
Mirabelle turns the page. Oh! My wish came true. I will always be understood now. Oh!
Happy for them, I suppose.
So they did it? They created another them? Wait. You're so right, Orca. That could be... Hear me out. What if this is Siffrin's journal? And Loop is what Siffrin wished for. Or maybe it could be the king wished for Loop. I like the idea that Siffrin wished for Loop, because it lines up with what Loop was saying earlier about how, like, it being the first time they met, but like knowing about Siffrin beforehand or something. I don't know. It does feel like this loops back to Loop. Nah, you're right. Or maybe Siffrin is the product of wish magic. Maybe Siffrin himself is the product of wish magic. With witchcraft? What's witchcraft?
Surely a type of craft they invented for this tale. As we've said, it's impossible to create a copy of yourself.
Interesting premise, though. And making this fictional tale look like an old diary was interesting. Too bad witchcraft isn't real, though. I wish for stuff, too. But it is real. It has to be. You have to tell Loop about this.
But it doesn't quite fit with what the king said. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
A bookcase. All the books are so old they'd probably disintegrate in a single touch. Star charts. What is this thing? What is this? There's a lot of... Fuck, I can't do... What the flip? There's a lot of balls attached to it.
There's a lever here. If you turn it, it seems the balls will move around this big middle ball. Does it represent something? Looks familiar somehow. Yeah, I feel like I've seen this somewhere before.
It's called an orrery.
An orrery? It's a machine to calculate the positions of astronomical objects.
Astro what?
Like stars and planets and stuff. We would need to calculate this. For once, Siffrin hasn't forgotten something, but we all have.
Is the copy the reason why you loop back? Or is Loop the king's wish? That's a good question. I feel like Loop is tied to Siffrin, though. The way that Loop was talking about Siffrin earlier. I feel that Loop and... The connection has to be between Loop and Siffrin.
Star charts.
Okay, I think we've gotten everything in here. Okay, yeah, it looks like we've gotten everything in here. So we did that. I did not expect that to happen today.
I totally forgot that that was a thing that even happened in this game. There's going to be a key up here. Closet, you open it, you found the angry key, you put the angry key in your pocket. The key is yep. What's this about? Okay, skip. Okay. This bookcase. Oh, well. Hey, Dial. Don't you already know? Okay, yeah. I remember this conversation now. Oh, Dial. Aww. An animal, but not real. It's made out of fabric. It's a... Okay. What use the space of your brain for anyways? Puns? Say the line, Siffrin. As a matter of fact, yes. My brain is just stuffed with puns. Grab! Oh, yes! Let's grab. I'm planning on soft locking myself anyways, but whatever. This book is bodycraft. Yep. This pen and paper. Yep. Okay. Files. House. And out we go. I don't think we're supposed to go back to the king right now. Yeah, I think we don't. I don't think we're supposed to go back to the king yet. Is what I'm gonna get at. Oh, it's these things. Amazing. They shuffled around. I think them shuffling is just trying to prevent you from, like memorizing their positions and attacking them on instinct. I think. For fuck's sake! Every time. Oh my god. It's not even funny anymore. Every time we interact with this enemy, without fail, they bring Mirabelle almost to death. Holy hell. I feel like it's too consistent to be a fluke. Alright, then we do this. We got this real quick. And I'm going to pay attention to this conversation afterwards again, I think. So we had scissors already. We had paper already. This one should be weak to rock, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. God freaking heckin' dang it. Super sparkle heal. Gotta remember, it doesn't loop around. Craft, smash. Top fastest speakers of all time. Fran Capo, Sean Shannon, Steve Woodmore. The entire Stars in Time party. Is Mira weak to a craft? Yes, it is. I think I talked about this. Oh, I talked about this in Bobeb's stream, actually. But I was wondering at one point if there was, like, a bias to, like, the enemy types. I guess Rockcraft is not actually the craft. But I've committed too much, and so we're gonna get a rock skill off real quick. But Mira is weak. Mira is also scissors type, like Siffrin is. So Mira is weak to rock. This one is rock type. That's why I was confused. Woohoo! Alright, Bonyface, what do you mean by weird smelly? Those sadnesses are all smell really sugary. That's it? Oh, they're not gonna give us any more information? That's so sad. Like a crabbing wall! I'd tweak out if I were Boney, too. Wait, hold on. There's like a... Is it over here? No. Okay, yeah, that's that. Actually, it's this way, isn't it? Yeah, it's this way. Okay. And so we're going to soft lock ourselves real quick. Do a quick soft lock. Head on in. Alright, cool. Observatory. Maybe because you always use the AoE attacks, which probably has a certain type. Oh! Okay. I could see that be for that specific fight. I could see that being part of the issue. Studying, they looked like
Sorry, I can't remember.
And we are locked in here now. There's a book in Capuan. You all look at Odile.
Capuan book here in Vogard, how rare. That'll translates to colors! Wait! Me when colors! Me when there's colors! It seems to be an essay about color theory.
Color theory. Let's read.
We don't have time for this.
But what if you did? Ah, I know this face, Sif. But what if we did? Odile sighs and picks up the book.
Yes, I'm not the one reading this time.
Rip Mirabelle. Heh. American spelling spotted missiles approaching rapidly.
This book seems to go into detail about what could have caused colors to disappear.
Something big must have happened, right? For everyone not to be able to see them anymore?
It was a very long time ago, so there's probably no records of why. There seem to be a lot of theories. A craft experiment gone horribly wrong, the side effect of a craft war. Whatever happened then, all colors disappeared from this world.
But it seems impossible, right? It'd be like if everyone stopped seeing shades all of a sudden.
I do wonder what could have made that happen, yes.
Weird. You're still wondering about that weird shade you saw while talking to the king. Was that weird shade a color?
Is there a way to see colors now? Funny you should mention it. People have been seeing a weird shade during, times of immense trouble? They described the shade as scary, dangerous, visceral maybe? Historians think this weird shade could have been a color. A visceral shade?
Times of immense trouble? What does that mean?
Sorry, it's a little tough to translate. Moments before something breaks, maybe?
When something breaks? Like during the end of something? Or something gets destroyed?
Like the end of the world? Maybe so. If colors were an integral part of the world, then the world writes itself right before the end. How poetic. Someone should write a novel about this.
Colors appear when something breaks, huh? When the king tried so hard to say your country's name, did something break then?
So real polecat.
A pile of papers. Something is written on them. Looks like a child tried to write down their first word. That sure is some awful handwriting.
A determined child. Looks like they tried to write the same word on all these papers.
A pile of papers. It looks like someone was trying to write your country's name. You cannot read it still.
Okay.
Chair. You wish you could sit down. Rolled up paper. Star chart. Globe.
Vogard, Land of Change. Cowboy is here. Cowboy, a country you visited at least once. Bamboosh.
You look away from the globe. So when
Bamboosh is pointed to,
we know that the country was just a little bit away from Bamboosh. So that's probably why we look away. Telescope, it's dusty. Oh, I've seen one of those before. There's a telescope. I think you watch the sky with it.
like,
Clouds? Like stars, I think. During the night, since they're not here during the day. You have to say something.
stars aren't boring.
Huh? But they are. They're just dots in the sky.
They're not boring. They're not just dots. They're big balls of fire and gas and light.
Fire?
Most are bigger than our planet. They're just really far.
Huh? Really?
They don't appear at night. They're here during the day, too.
Whoa!
Okay, that was interesting, but stop telling the kid lies. I almost believed you, Siffrin, but that one is too much. I mean, if the stars are also here during the day, why can't we see them? Got you! Ha ha! Ha ha!
We're jokes, if.
So, it sounds like the country that Siffrin is from is, like, really invested in star stuff. I think that's the deal.
Big window. Stars, right? I remember just now.
Can we look at the stars for a second?
The stars. Why?
Just for a little bit.
Sure. We have time, don't we? The suspicious noise. Oh, don't worry, guys. That god-awful handwriting is just my English work. Nice. You could have stayed here forever. Okay. So we got that one book on witchcraft. What if real quick we go, like, we step backwards through the house real quick and check those other books again? There was one on the first, there was one on the second floor, one on the first floor, if I remember correctly. They said that the one on the, they said they were too technical, but let's go back and check again. Now that we've gotten the one further in. So we go touch it. Okay, we got 92. Should we go loop with everything opened up? Nah, I don't think we need to for this one. We can just loop back to floor 2. Floor 2. You wake up. You dreamt were you eating your friend's whole? You wanted what the fuck? What the fuckity fuck? What the fuckity fuck? What the fuckity fuck? What the fuckity fuck? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I'm kinda confused. What do you mean by that? While passing through, you take a deep breath and poke. Poke my cheek again and die. Yep, message received. You giggle under your breath. Sick. Don't forget that Orca! Orca! Grab the key. Definitely need the key. Pick up the key. Just to check, I don't think it's going to give us any more information. Spreadsheet of some kind, 2 columns, one filled with names. Only has 1 or 2. Second, near empty columns titled other. What could this be? Okay, cool. Any book stuff? Book is alone. Okay. This game is so woke already. Alright, we go in here. See a person. We move past. We go in here. Go in here. Press the switch. Gems? If we reread the color theory book, going at random, boring and dense, color theory. Okay. Okay, nothing in there. Let's try the book again. Bookcase. Okay, it's still not going to let us do this. So let's try going back to the first floor one then. And maybe we can loop back here. Maybe you need to visit the books in a specific order or something. I know that sounds silly, but let's give it a shot. Touch it, yes. So let's go back to the first floor one. Go to good sleep, start again. Back to the first floor. We're a little bit over on time right now, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. I feel like I've got some momentum right now, so I kind of want to keep going. You cannot just walk past. CD fucking lied to me. CD fucking lied to me. You cannot walk past. No matter where you are. Fucking. Oh my god. See. Hold on. Had to go tell CD to go rewatch that part. I ain't noticed any big rock.
Too cool, Sif.
I'm afraid of no rock. It's over here, isn't it? Yeah, it's this way.
Sif, did something happen?
What? What do you mean?
Did you drink a special tonic or something? You seem, well...
So graceful, right? I knew I wasn't imagining it.
You're walking in a cool way, like a dancer or something.
Usually feel like a tiny fennec fox, but you look more like a panther right now. And the way you defeated the last few sadnesses we've seen, that was... impressive.
Whoa! Breaking, you in fact cannot walk straight through them. No, you cannot.
It's time to get serious, you know?
It's time to get serious.
I will show the king my true power. I will show them all.
And then, no one will ever make fun of me for barely being taller than a preteen.
I'm the same height as you, Mira.
Oh.
Mirabelle looks at your heeled shoes, then at her flat boots.
Is that so?
Ouch. Yeah, Belle. Hit him where it hurts. Ouch. Are you really moving differently, though? Faster, more silently? Come to think of it. Your family members do feel slower to you now. Clumsier. How long have you been in there compared to them? Yep, going insane in time loop time. Siffrin has been absolutely violated. Yeah, for real. Nice. I don't really care. Pretty buffy friend. I don't think it matters because I think this just works. There we go. Is it here? It is not here. I think it's one further down, isn't it? Out of the way of that, and it's here. Door's locked tight. What? Well, let's go inside then. And let's try this book again. It's a Poterian... Oh, no, it's not this book. It's the one on the shelf. That's a turn. Because you're tired. Tired of repeating the same blinding lines over and over and over again.
I just don't have much to say. And it's nice to hear you all talk.
Maybe? I don't know. One of them is written in your language. You can read it now. It seems to be a theoretical essay about how to use wishcraft. Wishcraft, so it is weird. This essay seems too complicated for you to... Oh, my God. Okay, so it wants us... Yeah, no, okay. So what it wants us to do is go back to loop first. That makes sense. Alright, we're gonna go do a couple things in Dormont real quick, and then we'll probably call it quits for the night. So yeah, it is not gonna let me reread any of those books. Oh God, I don't want to hear that line ever again. Please don't give it to me.
Siffrin, you're up!
Enter Mirabelle. Nice. And sick. The statue's looking normal again. New loop, new blessing. You talk to the statue, close your eyes, breathe in, breathe out, crouch down, you whisper to the statue, and ask for protection. It's what you want.
It's,
It was the line about eating people. It's just a random thing, is what CD said the last time I asked. MK. Go in here. Ooh, do I want to do this in a specific order? Because we had that. I feel like there was an... Oh, yeah. Let's do the like... Let's do this quest real quick. Fucking, oh my god. Big hat, impossibly warm-looking clothes. You must be one of the people traveling with Mirabelle. She's pretty well known around here. The chosen one, you know. Blessed by the Change God with the power to save Vogard. Plus, before all of this, she was a housemaid at the House of Change nearby. She'd take classes, help out with chores, help the other housemates with their studies and craft. Little perfect Mirabelle. As for me, I think she's the most wonderful being on Earth. No wonder the Change God blessed her, when she's this wonderful. I used to go to the house a lot for my classes, and she was always there, taking the classes with me. I never had a class I didn't share with her. She's so cool, so helpful, so driven. Honestly, we're kind of best friends. Even though I've never had a single conversation with her. You tell her what Mirabelle thinks of her. She thinks I'm scary? No. But wait. You said she also liked my style. You nod. Oh, Change. Oh, yes. Oh, wonderful. I know exactly what to do. Give me 3 seconds, hatted one. Hatted one. Yes. Okay, let's go. Can you give this to Mirabelle? I hope she likes it. You got the fan mail. It's a package and letter addressed to Mirabelle? You'd better give it to her before tomorrow. You put the mail in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Thank you. Please give it to her. Please. I don't want to scare her. Please. Nice. Mirabelle is here, sitting on a bench, looking at papers. Hi, Siffrin. Do you need anything? Fan mail delivery. You give her the gift. Fan mail? From a stylish lady? Okay. Oh, it's from one of my classmates? Oh! That's from, a scary classmate of mine. Or at least, I thought she was scary. She has a very intense look, you know. But she's gifting me a bow. She thought it would fit me well, and she says... Suddenly, Mirabelle starts tearing up. She's such a nice person. I'm so glad that... Anyway, look at this bow. Isn't it pretty? She's crying, but she must not want you to mention it. You look at the bow. It's a very bright shade. It seems to sparkle in the light. It would probably fit Mirabelle very well. It looks wonderful. It does. You got the stylish bow. Mirabelle keeps it safe. Hi, Siffrin. Was that it? Stay silent. Are you okay, Siffrin? You did look tired when I went to wake you up. Nope, I'm fine. Okay. Do you need help with anything, though? Nope. Okay. Well, let me know if you ever do, okay? You nod. Is that it? Maybe we go report back to the lady. Hello. Oh my god. You gave her my gift? You did? What did she say? She really liked it. She really liked it! Thank you for giving it to her. Now, no matter what happens tomorrow. Actually, please make sure to win tomorrow. I want to tell her tomorrow how much she means to me after she beats the king. So she and I can become friends. Make sure to win tomorrow. You nod. I'll fucking do my best. Oh shit, hold on. We've got another quest to deliver real quick. You know, the end of the world is fine and all. I only have one regret. I won't be able to know what happens to Lord Josephander in the final issue of Scourging of Chateau Castle. Did he manage to protect his castle at the very end? Did he finally find his friend Pierre Jacques Ernest? Did he finally find more about himself? Oh, I'll never know. The last one you've seen is the final issue 87? That's it! That's the one! Oh, please tell me what happens in this issue. Please, you have to tell me. Oh, you didn't read it. You awkwardly smiled. I will never forgive you for the emotional journey you've just given me. That's fair. Time to go back and read it. Okay, so that is what I expected to happen, which is to say Siffrin didn't read it like a little idiot. Ooh, hold on. Isabeau is here, probably pondering what favor. Dude, woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I get it. Anyways, just looking at the favor tree. Isn't it cool? Yeah. Okay. You wait for him to touch you. Is he gonna do it? No. Stay silent. Okay, my turn. What's a good joke?
What for?
Well, to make you laugh, though. Always make me laugh with your puns, so it's my turn.
Why?
Because we're friends? You not... Never mind. A funny joke. Ah, I know. Do you know what I think about 6:30?
In the time?
Yep.
I don't know. What?
Well, I think 6:30 is hands down the best time of the day. Oh, you knew this one? Oh, you forgot to laugh. Hey, it's okay, I have others. Yesterday, I bought like 10 watches. Do you know why?
I don't know, Issa.
Because I have a lot of time on my hands. You laugh. Success. Interesting. I should keep going back. I should keep going back to that. Alright, Loop.
Hi, Stardust. Loop! Whoa! Yes? You heard it, didn't you? Heard what? You know, I don't actually spy on you all the time. I found it, Loop! Wishcraft! Wishcraft? The thing the king spoke of. I found it in a book, Loop! The writer said they wanted to create a whole new body and use witchcraft for it. Witchcraft made their wish come true. Create a whole new body? That's impossible, right? But they did it with witchcraft. It's real, Loop. It has to be.
Hold on, I need to remember Loop's. Ugh, I need to remember Loop's voice.
A craft that allows you to do the impossible, like creating a body. Like looping in time. Like maybe building a rocket or fighting a mommy or climbing up the Eiffel Tower. Discovering something that doesn't exist or giving a monkey a shower. Like maybe freezing people in time as well.
That's right. If the king knows about wishcraft, could wishcraft be how he got the power to craft time? Did he use wishcraft to be able to use timecraft? It makes sense, doesn't it?
Huh. Stars, that's something, isn't it? That's a new lead. Finally, right? Finally, indeed. Well, you know what to do, don't you, Stardust? Find more information. Indeed you do. Not to send you on another book chase, but it's book time. Book time. Suni Suzuki would hate to be here with us right now. Suni Suzuki wouldn't last a second in this game. You can read those weird books now, can't you? Maybe one of them might mention it? All right. Now that you're here, though, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Let's talk about something. Sure. What do you want to talk about? Since I don't remember, isn't there a chance? A chance of what? A chance they'd all remember? Who, your party? Oh, is that what you're worried about? Don't worry. You are, and always will be, the only one who remembers previous loops. Which is good news. They won't have to suffer like you do. That's a ReZero-ass line. This pain is yours and yours alone. That's a ReZero-ass line.
Hey, wait.
What about you then? Oh, I don't count, Stardust. I'll always remember your mistakes. It's my job.
I had a question about... Mirror has a fan. Can I stay here a bit longer? There's this book fan. I saw Weird Shade.
Yep, and you found 2 books about it. So it seems colors have always existed, but we can't see them anymore. And we get to see them again when something breaks. One color appears first, it seems. Visceral color? Does that match what you've seen?
It does. Somehow, that color made you think of blood and bodies and horrible things.
Maybe it appeared because you tried to break whatever rule makes it impossible for anyone to say your country's name. That'd count as something breaking, wouldn't it? Breaking a rule.
Breaking a rule. Maybe that's it.
But that's all speculation, and I doubt you'd be able to learn more. Well, good job finding that out. You're so smart and knowledgeable, Stardust. Odal seems suspicious of me. Can I stay near Bellhouse's fan? And you gave that fan's gift to your housemaiden. That was sweet. That was nice. Makes my heart grow warm. You got a pretty bow for your housemaiden, too. It's too bad you shouldn't give that gift to your housemaiden again. Can't give her something she already owns, huh? And that's the end of this quest. Good job, Stardust. Book fan, Odal seems suspicious. Is that so? Better not act weird. Okay, or do. Does it matter? She won't be able to figure it out. Just because you're acting weird would be quite an achievement. I wonder if that's a super meta way of saying if you take a really specific set of circumstances, Odile will figure out and you will get an achievement. That would be really funny. That would be really fucking funny. Stay here a bit, book fan. At the end, Isabeau. Actually, nah, nothing. What should I do next? Sure, Stardust. What do we... Find out more about the loops. I think I've got what I need to do. Let's just go read those books again. This game is not above being that meta, though, Orca. Let's be so for real. Let's be so for real. So we got an issue of Cursing of Chateau Castle to look for. Got some... Yeah, you know what? I think that's good for tonight. I think that's good. All right. I apologize if I sound like I'm rushing a bit tonight. I feel like I was moving at like a mile a minute. I feel like I was going so fast tonight, which is super unusual for me, but I think I'm just like in that mindset right now because of exam season, so didn't feel that way to me. Well, that's good. That's good. Hopefully, I'll be a little bit chiller, a little bit calmer. Maybe I can stop speaking quite as quickly next time around. But yeah, that's I think where we're at right now. So, with that in mind, let me go over the stream schedule real quick. As I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I'm still going to try to do the Persona stream tomorrow. There is a small wrinkle that might make it a little bit more difficult. I hope it doesn't mean I have to cancel. But if it does, I might look into rescheduling. I might not. Probably not, to be honest, if I can't do it tomorrow night. That said, though, beyond that, the next time you will hear from me for sure is Celeste on Thursday, after I'm done with finals. And then there should be another In Stars in Time stream next Friday, most likely. And there will definitely, almost certainly, be a Persona stream next Sunday. I think that is good. No, tomorrow. Tomorrow would be the day there's a Persona stream, if there's a Persona stream. It might be Monday for you, just because of how time zones work, but yeah. Anywho. With all that said, I want to thank everyone so much for watching. We had Polecat, we had Orca, we had CD, we had Spurk, and we had Azeweeb. I think that was everyone. Did I miss anyone? Azeweeb, Orca, Spurk, CD, Polecat. You didn't read my messages? Oh, your exam tomorrow. No, it is tomorrow. My exam is tomorrow. Or technically, okay, not quite today. Almost today. It is tomorrow, though. Thank you for my good luck. I don't know. Good lord, I struggle to meet on a Sunday? Yes, on a Sunday. I have an exam on a Sunday. Because my school hates me. I don't know why they give me... When final season rolls around, you will get exams on Saturdays and Sundays at my school. It is awful. I don't know why they do that. It's horrendous. Yeah, exam days are... Get this. At my school, exam day... The final exams happen over Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I have two finals back-to-back on Wednesday. There's like a half an hour gap between the two of them. It's gonna suck. It is gonna be awful. I do not want to do it, and they are gonna be my two worst finals this semester. Ugh. I had to get that out there. Sorry, y'all. Anyways, I hope to see you all for Persona tomorrow, but if I don't, I will see you all for Celeste on the other day. But with that said, I'm going to go ahead and bring things to a close. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Ciao!